Since he came into office in January, Donald Trump has only done one thing, and it's not even a full one thing. It's kind of like a third of one thing that he's done that could be considered good. And that, of course, is when he got, as part of this ongoing negotiation with different countries regarding tariffs, he got some countries to pledge to invest in the United States, right? Hundreds of billions of dollars. One of those countries, of course, was South Korea. Now, the problem, of course, the reason I say it was only like a third of one thing is because a lot of the countries, including, the European Union themselves, after the investment commitments were announced, the EU came out and a couple other countries outside of that came out and they're like, whoa. We're going to try to do it, but we also don't have the money to actually do it. This guy kind of jumped the gun a little bit. We'll do what we can, but maybe we can't even do anything. So he doesn't really get credit all the way for securing investments because he didn't technically secure them. But as I said, one of the countries that actually did say, like, hell yeah, we'll do it, is South Korea. And that was until last week, right? When the Trump administration sent ICE down to that Hyundai plant over in Georgia and arrested, how many people was it? 316 South Korean workers, some of whom were here and allowed to work. Like, they did not fit the criteria. It was all legal. And these people were just confused as to why ICE Gestapo agents showed up, threw them in a van, and took them to a detention facility where they stayed for a week. And now, South Korean President, I'm so sorry, I'm not going to be able to pronounce this name correctly, Lee Jae-myung came out on Thursday of this week talking about the raid and what it's going to do to companies, or even the country, even companies outside of the country, may have to rethink whether or not they even want to invest in the United States given what happened. Lee said, quote, "Our businesses that have entered the United States are likely in a state of serious confusion. In this situation, our businesses that are investing in the United States will no doubt be very hesitant." And the thing is, it's not just South Korean companies, right? We had an agreement with them. We knew this was going to happen. We actually worked out the details and the deal to get them to do it. And then as soon as they send their workers over here, ICE shows up and is like, "Ha ha, you fools, we gotcha. You're coming with us to the camps with you." Now, if you're a business anywhere on the planet and you were thinking about investing in the United States because Donald Trump was sweet-talking you, are you going to want to come over here and build a factory after you watch that happen? After Trump made a deal with them, got them to come over, then immediately threw them in a concentration camp? Are you going to invest in that? The smart answer, of course, would be F no. You'd have to be the dumbest company on the planet to do that and let Donald Trump swoop in and take all your workers to jail. So he had a part of one accomplishment, and he destroyed it with his administration's own bigotry, with their hatred. That's what happened here. He had a part of one good thing, and he has now destroyed it. So we're back down to zero in terms of the good things that Donald Trump has done since becoming president of the United States. But don't worry, folks, because reports also came out from South Korea. Trump didn't want to admit this, but those workers were sent back to South Korea on Thursday. And the South Korean foreign minister came out and said, yeah, apparently what happened after they were all detained and taken to the facility was that the Trump administration offered some of them, like, hey, listen, we'll actually let you stay for a little bit, not forever, but you can stay for a little bit. All you have to do is just train the Americans who don't know how to do what you were currently doing. Train them to do your jobs, and you can stay here a few more weeks, maybe a couple months, right? How about that? And all of the workers said, yeah, it's not happening. We're just going to go home. Good luck running our plant without any of our knowledge or any of our people. But you screwed the pooch on this. We're not going to take your stupid little bribe offer to stay an extra month to train our replacement. That's like handing somebody a shovel and telling them, go ahead and dig your own grave. And these workers said, we're not going to do it. We're going to go home. So another swing and a miss by Donald Trump. And this man continues to fail at every single thing that he does since becoming president. Thanks for watching, everyone. You know, we're inching closer and closer to 1 million subscribers, and we're aiming to hit that goal before the year closes. So if you aren't subscribed to the channel, please do so, and don't forget to like, comment, and share. Thanks for joining us as we head towards this huge milestone.